Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Kathy Rain 2 Soothsayer. And in the last episode, guys, the Soothsayer claimed another victim, and it was someone very close to Kathy. Lucas, our private investigator friend who has helped us out through a bunch of this case with the quid pro quo and the sagely advice. Well, we were in Faith's apartment looking for clues. We heard a shot up on the roof, went up there, and found that Lucas had been shot and he bled to death. Now that put Kathy in a blind rage. She took Lucas's gun, got on her bike, started chasing, apparently Faith on the motorcycle, and ended up having a very bad wreck. Now she had a bunch of injuries. She went on a little bit of a spirit quest, let's say, but then woke up in a hospital with a few injuries as well as a subdermal hematoma that she's going to have to use medication to keep track of. But Eileen's been here to help. She is here at Rain Investigations, and to top it all off, the police, who apparently were very fond of Lucas, and rightfully so, are blaming Kathy for his death. So we need to get some stuff taken care of here really quickly. Let's go ahead and head out and see where we can investigate. We'll try and figure this out. As long as there's not a cop car behind us, we should be fine. Okay, city library. Oh yeah, we also had the librarian reveal himself as Kathy's note giver. So I wonder if we can go talk to him. Actually, the first place I want to go... Oh, I can't go...
I better not. I already searched the apartment. I don't want to risk running into the cops at a fresh crime scene.
Oh, there it is. The alleyway. We need to find Lucas's gun.
I really lost control there, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
That must be the spot. I don't remember the actual impact. No trace of the gun in this area. I should keep looking.
Mm-hmm.
Business as usual. As if I was never here.
We'll talk to him last. Time to go dumpster diving.
Nope, no gun here. Bingo. I can see something shiny down there. How to get it up, though?
Let's see here. I highly doubt that this is going to work.
The drain is much too deep for the scissors to be of any use.
So we need to get some sort of pole or item.
In real life, that's just some random industrial building. No need to go in there. Nothing but a big load of trash. I don't need to mess with that. Just some guy on a break. I shouldn't bother him.
Okay. Oh.
Useful for heavy lifting. I don't need to do anything with that.
Not yet. So strike out here. But once we get the right item, we definitely know where to go. Or get a magnet or some such. We've got the ranger station, but let's go... I find it interesting we can still go to Meadows' trailer. I'm kind of running everything in my head to see if there was something we could use as like a pole. But Longhorn PI first.
Good thing I still had my spare key. Looks like the cops haven't been here yet, so I better work quickly before they get a warrant and ransack the place.
Yeah, this would definitely be depressing.
Lucas's favorite cigars. Whenever he was stuck on a case, he'd light up one of those and just sit and ponder in that chair.
Can we do it as a tribute?
I'm sure Lucas wouldn't mind, but I really shouldn't. Lucas's favorite brand of whiskey. He made me promise to down one of these at his funeral. Silly old man.
Let's just look at everything.
Old pictures of Lucas and his army buddies. He served in Vietnam. It doesn't look like anything of note was thrown away.
Maybe some ammo in the gun case. 4 shots were fired at least.
No gun, as expected. This is where Lucas would keep his revolver. There are some spare bullets in here, though. Better take some.
Yes, indeed.
All right, that should be plenty. I've always been jealous of this view. It was the one thing I couldn't hope to match when I set up RAIN investigations. Just some old news coverage of a big case Lucas solved in the...
Heard that already?
Looks like Lucas has plotted out all the Soothsayer murders here on a map. I don't see any obvious pattern. Just some old case files. I don't need to bother with these.
I would like to take the Newton's Cradle, please.
No way. I can't stand that stupid clicking sound. Guess that Hawaii retirement isn't happening, Lucas.
Sad. Oh. Walked right by the desk.
Lucas's address book. I can cross-reference it with my notes. I don't need to look that up. I don't need to look that up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to look that up.
Just go down the line.
I don't need to look that up. 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 I don't need to look that up.
Nothing on Pyre.
I don't need to. I don't need to. What if I could, but I don't have a name to search for? I don't need to look that up.
There we go.
Worth a shot, but no, nothing.
Ah.
Nothing new, just her Onyx Row address, which I already have.
Okay, so we need some more names to put in the notebook.
Looks like Lucas received a few messages on this pager recently. I believe this model can only display numbers.
101111064. Oh. Interesting. So that'll come into play, I assume. Too bad we don't have a recall, like call the last number.
No, I've got my own. The Longhorn Boys, Lucas and his sons. This photo must be several decades old. Standard KPD radio manual. Lucas probably used this to decipher police communications.
Acknowledgement, busy, out of service, in service. 10-9, repeat, flight of progress, dog case, standby, weather, road report, civil disturbance, domestic problem, meet complaint, int, return to station, location, disregard, arrived at scene, assignment complete, reported person, driver's license info, vehicle registration info, check for wanted, crime in progress, emergency, all units stand by, correct time, stopping suspicious vehicle, traffic accident, message for local delivery, negative, en route, ETA. Some of these sound very familiar because I come from a family of police officers. Oh, hello there. So, okay, you got Morse code here. Bum 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 bum. Good old SOS.
Weird note. Some sort of reminder?
Park 1x4, mall 2x4, cafe 3x4, square 4x4.
A police scanner for eavesdropping on the cops. Common practice in the PI business. All right, so this is what Lucas was up to this month. Hopefully I can find some useful clues in here.
Okay, let's just go down the line.
Jackson is Lucas's youngest son. Must be his birthday that day. This must be that thing Lucas mentioned about digging up dirt on the mayor. Shouldn't be relevant to me right now. I guess those bad fillings are the least of your worries now, buddy. Dog watching, huh? For whom, I wonder? Dog watching, huh? I remember this JK person from when I worked here. They're a police informant. I don't know their real identity, though. Probably worth trying to learn more about them.
Okay.
Looks like Lucas had a meeting with JK here on the 18th. That's a few days before he approached me about the Soothsayer. That's the day when Lucas came to me to ask to team up. I wish I'd taken him up on it. Looks like some meeting related to Lucas's ex-wife. I doubt that's relevant to me.
Using military time as well.
That was the night when he died. JK deliver here on the 25th. Was Lucas waiting for a delivery from the informant when he died?
That's everything, so let's go into the address book.
Still just the initials, but a number for JK is listed here. I should give them a call.
You have reached a numeric pager system. Please enter up to 12 digits and end your message with the pound key.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Lucas used some kind of secret pager code to arrange meetings with his informants. I shouldn't try to leave any messages here until I'm sure I've cracked the code. Hopefully some of the clues here on the desk can help. All right, I think that's everything. I'll gather up all the clues and see if I can make any sense of them.
Oh, and here we go.
All right, so I know that Lucas used some sort of pager code to set up meetings with his informants, including JK. My objective should be to crack the code and then send a message to JK, posing as Lucas. All of the coded messages seem to begin with 1011. I should start by figuring out what those numbers mean.
So if it's 10... Most of them, yeah. 1011. What is it? What's a 211? Dog case. Okay.
That's the day...
Wait, dog case, that's the 16th and the 17th. I'm being very literal here. 1 times 4 is 4. 8. 16. Okay. Ten, 11. Can we actually write this? Oh, we can type.
I guess that technically fits, but I somehow doubt the entire correspondence is dog-related. I should look for other interpretations.
Woof woof. Was this about man's best friend all along? Yeah, maybe. Let's see. 1011. Zero. Al, maybe? If we need... I'm probably making this much more difficult than it needs to be. But Let's see. Wait, if it's 10. Oh, there. Okay. 10 is J, 11 is K. 10, 11 means JK.
Oh, yeah. 10 and 11 match the positions for J and K in the alphabet. That can't be a coincidence.
I was looking at the dashes.
The same letter mapping doesn't seem to be applicable to the rest of the messages, though. The second part must be encoded differently then. First, there's a simple initial prefix to determine the sender, and then some other representation of the message itself. I should try to craft a message for JK now, requesting a meeting in person. I'll set a goal to arrange a meeting at 2 p.m. in the park, but I'll probably need to send multiple messages to convey that.
Okay, so park is 1x4. Well, let's see if we can 16 and 17. Is there anything? Three, 1024. Maybe now we use the police designations? So let's see what an 1104 is. Oh, there is no such thing. It's always 10s. Whoops. So maybe 1100 hours and 04 would be the park? But if that's true, what is Lucas's? So that would be 12.
Three, 333, huh? That's different from the other incoming messages. I'm not sure what it means.
Just go down the line here.
Looks like most of these incoming messages start with 10. Coincidence or pattern? 3. Oh, I recognize this number. It's Lucas's ex-wife. Probably not relevant in this situation. Looks like
Okay, so the 10... and then 24, 1064, and then 04. So, wait, hold on. I need to remember what Lucas's...
The Longhorn Boys.
Lucas
and his
okay.
Sons. This photo.
Lucas Longhorn. So, if we're using this, then Lucas would be 1212. Maybe go from there.
Yes, 1212 would represent LL, Lucas's initials, in the same way that 1011 corresponds to JK. I'm not sure about the rest of the message, though.
Okay. So let's look up the rest, the ones that we have. 1064 is message for local delivery. 1024, assignment completed. Not sure about the 3. And not sure about the 1104. Or maybe the 104 is just, yeah, acknowledgement. Gotcha. One less digit. So, dog case, standby, road report. Let's try this. Domestic problem. Check for wanted, crime in progress, emergency, all units stand by, maybe? En route. Location. Report in person, meet. Okay, so let's do 12:12 and then 10:25.
1212 should be the correct prefix.
Oh, I did
And the
10:15. Whoops.
Yes. 1025 should convey that I want to arrange a meeting in person.
Aha.
I'll send that to JK's pager and see if I can get a response. Got a response. 10-4. That must mean acknowledged. Another one. 10-20,000. Not sure what to make of that one, but I have a feeling that they want me to respond.
Okay. 1020 is location.
I'm not sure what 10-20,000 could mean. It's too long for a 10 code.
Do we have any that are like that? Park meeting at 2 p.m. Okay, is there anything... There's an estimated time of arrival. Let's see, hold on. Of course, I don't know what the other 000s are, though. And that could mean that. Let's try this. Let's go with what we know, right? So, one more quick. 12:12. If we think that 1020 is location, maybe dog watching.
10-4. 333. Oh, 1024 should mean 1064 should mean message for local delivery.
Yeah.
My first.
I don't know about the park, though, is the thing. Maybe, okay, location. Let's do this. Let's go that. And then... Well, they already want that. They already want the location. So maybe... Four? For the park?
No, I don't think I need to do any actual math. Maybe there is some other way to interpret the post-it?
I do appreciate that. So 1x, 2x, or 2 times 4, 1 times 4. So it doesn't say, it says we basically stopped thinking about math, which I am quite grateful for. But... Oh, let's try... Aha! Okay, So it's not 3 times 4. It's not 12. 3333 is 4 times. So that was 1011. That was for JK saying to go to the cafe. Okay, so whoa, we want to go to the park? Let's try 1111.
Yes, that should work. If the list on the post-it is correct, I think that this is the way to tell them that I'd like to meet at the park.
The endorphins!
Good. Another acknowledgement. And a query once again, it looks like. If we've settled on the park as a location, what's this now?
10:36, correct time. So let's go ahead and try... Once again, 12:12. And we've got, well, we want 2 p.m., which would be 1400.
Yes, that should work.
Yay, military time.
$10.76. IE en route. Perfect. I should head to the park and try to find JK.
Is that new location? Oh, cracked Lucas's secret pager code. That was clever. I loved that. I love cipher stuff, especially when I don't have to do a lot of math. And thank you for the game saying when Kathy says, no, you don't have to do a lot of math, because I would have confuzzled myself greatly. Well, let's go ahead and meet the elusive JK then. Is he going to want pictures of Spider-Man? City Park. Or show me the proper way to use a drumline. Sitting woman.
This city. I loathe it. But where else would I be? I guess sometimes we all prefer a comfortable, familiar hate rather than facing the unknown.
Check for change. Oh. Oh, do we call like right now? That'd actually be kind of clever. Let's wait on that though.
No. I can smell that thing from here. Pollution galore. Go for a swim, and you're liable to grow another limb.
Ooh, neat.
Hey there. Are you JK?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, let's see what we have to do here. Buzz buzz.
You have reached a numeric pager system. Please enter up to 12 digits and end your message with the pound key.
There it is.
Let's cut the charade. I heard that thing beep in your pocket. You're JK.
That's so. Who am I talking to?
I'm Kathy. Lucas couldn't be here. He sent me on his behalf.
No, he didn't. We both know he's dead.
Looks like Ming Na.
All right. I guess you caught me. Why'd you even come if you knew I wasn't him?
Wouldn't you? Part of me wanted to believe the poor bastard faked his own death.
I wish. I was there when he died. A suspect, killed him, and I nearly caught her.
She? It wasn't Andrea Hall, was it?
No, at least, I don't think so. This woman used the name Faith Cyrene. Who is Andrea Hall?
A senior at KCU. Lucas asked me to trace a motorcycle for him and...
And what?
No, damn it. I've already said too much. We shouldn't be discussing this.
Look, the damage is done. You already gave me a name. If I wanted to rat you out to the chief or whatever, I could.
Oh, honey. I'm not trying to protect myself. I'm looking out for you.
Me? You don't even know me. Why do you care?
Because Lucas did. He stood up for me when no one else would. I owe that man a great deal.
If anything, he'd want me to solve the case and destroy that harpy for what she did to him.
No, I don't think so. He loved you like a daughter. You know that, right?
Fuck off. Don't tell me that. Don't you think I feel bad enough already?
That's what grief is supposed to feel like, hon. You're in a bad way, and I won't help you get yourself killed. Now go on. Get out of here.
This lady can go to hell. She doesn't know Lucas. She doesn't know shit.
Andrea Hall. At least we got a name.
At least I got a lead out of this. Andrea Hall, whoever she is. Guess it's time to head over to the university.
New location added. Cool deal. Alright guys, so what I think we're going to be doing now, before we head to the university, which just appeared, I'm probably going to check these other locations first to see if we can find something to maybe get the gun out of the drain, and then we'll head to the Institute of Higher Learning. We will do that in the next episode. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. I will see you next time. Later days, everyone.